Hello! Welcome back to The Surge, which I haven't recorded in so long that I've probably forgotten how to play it. Just as a heads up. We're gonna, for this video and possibly future videos, we're fiddling with a different way of recording. So that I don't use up an entire terabyte of hard drive space in a single setting of recording this, preferably. I'm gonna do gear set. I did this after the last video, I believe. I crafted this gear set and then left the computer running, and when I came back my computer had restarted for reasons I don't understand, and for some reason, for reasons I don't understand, I don't have any components. I don't know. I still have my consumable. Oh no, I don't have anything. Do I have schematics? I still have my schematics. I thought I had some consumables, but maybe not. Everything else appears to be intact. I just don't have that. I don't know what happened to my computer while I was gone, but that was a thing. But anyway, it shouldn't affect our ability to play the game at all. Worst case, it might just mean it takes us a little bit longer to craft stuff, but at this point we didn't have very much Mark III equipment, or pieces, so we're really not out any. I just wanted to make everyone aware that that was the thing that I noticed when I loaded the game up for reasons. Also, someone in the comments said try breaking a thing, so while I was test recording, I found out that you can in fact break this, and it drops an item for you. So it gives us some weapons that I don't know anything about, but it's these. So very low impact, medium proficiency. I can't do, like, I can't look at what it's like at a higher level. I can't craft it at a higher level anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but it does have slash damage, which my current weapon does not include. It's pretty even damage layout.
I know.
I'm actually curious how it scales on the actual damage front. I don't know why running breaks everything around you, by the way. We're just a very destructive dude, alright? Let's use this. Let's try and upgrade this. We can't, but we can look at it anyway. So these weapons are 3? Yeah, they're rank 3. So that puts it up to 33, 42. Why would I use it over these? I guess the slashing damage? I'm not sure. I can't craft it again, and I don't have anything in my inventory for reasons.
Safety at work
And if I recall, it's been a while since I played, but if I recall, we were over here. We had just come through this, this is like a hallway or something with dudes in it. We had just come through here. I don't think there's any other items. I was only told about one item that I could pick up for many of the showcases, so I've already checked all the ones down there. They don't drop anything. But anyway, thanks for the comment. Appreciate it. There should be enemies in here, right? Yes, unfortunately, an enemy with a shield, dude. I think there's 2 in here. He's got the same equipment as me. Let's take out his little drone buddy. Quite easily, as it turns out. Ow. Oh yeah, I had, I can heal with energy, I forgot for a second. And that shouldn't, does that hurt me? I think it might now, because we have different equipment. I think that poison might hurt me, so I may actually need to rethink this. Oh right, he explodes. Let's, I forgot everything. Wearing a full set of elite hazard gear alters the effect of your drone's emergency coolant. That's right. So we can actually poison people with that. I didn't mean to heal there, but I guess I technically needed it anyway. What is that noise? It sounds awful, whatever it is. Alright, anyway, continuing on. This is clearly the way to go. I hate these small corridors like this because it's impossible to see. Exolift is on its way, please be patient. Is this where we came from, or is this... Did I go the wrong way down this tunnel? Or did I come from the other side of this tunnel? I don't know. Let's have a gander this way and see if this looks different. This seems different. There's one of those exosuit dudes walking around over here. Not exosuits, but like, you know, skeleton frame dudes. Who I need pieces of, I believe, and I've completely forgotten, so let's have a look. It's Proteus, right? So we need body, if he happens to have... What is this? Door control.
A purge. Is that the case? Dispose of me like Chavez? Lab 02 locked.
I locked 02?
Stay where you are. He might still be around. He's playing with us. Playing.
Who is playing with us? What are you on about? Also, where the heck is Lab 02? This is 12. It has a dude in it somewhere. There he is. Do you have a body? You do not have a body. Yo, come here. I need like a taunt. So he should swing 3 if I remember that much correctly. Ow. Rude. And then he should get up because these dudes are apparently very difficult to kill. Why do you swing so quickly, friend? Alright, I'll just die. That's fine. We hadn't actually gone very far, so that's relevant. Why is it bleeding as well? Oh, right, because it when it stands back up, it takes damage over time. That's right, right. How does this game work again? This dude's still just sitting there. You know, a long time ago, we never did find that dude's medicine.
Was Rome built in a day? We all know the
Let's run in here. Excuse me. And now I can't heal because I fucked that up. What else is new, I suppose? I need to hit you. Why are you up there? There we go. Hello, flamethrower man. Please cease and desist your flamethrowery. I appreciate it. Again, please cease and desist your flamethrower. No, I didn't mean to use that. No, I just... You may as well just kill me now, to be honest. To be honest, we just fucked that up entirely. So I'm just gonna leave and act like that didn't happen.
I know. We're all impatient.
It was all part of my master plan. Expertly calculated. Anyway, we're gonna walk back over here and then immediately leave. And then walk back over here and act like, you know, how's everyone's day going? Just got here, first day on the job. Forgot how to play this game. It's alright. It's been like a week, by the way. So both of these dudes are gonna aggro fairly quickly here. Excuse me? Why did that hit me, though? I would have been okay if that had hit me, because I really should have been hit there. You're really taking this quite well, aren't you? For someone being stabbed in the head by a dude with flamethrower hands. For some reason he didn't aggro that time, so whatever. So that locked door 2. I presume I can now open... Oh, there's door 2 right there. I presume I can now open door 2 if I so desire. Would I desire? Who knows? What does this do? This controls door 1. How's it going in there, buddy? Well, we're gonna have to fight this dude, so let's stop sucking briefly. Oh, he's got a body this time. Just the one swing. Have I aggroed anyone else? No, it's just him. He's got such a long reach on that attack. I really hate it. Excuse me. Nice block. Could have actually probably just straight up killed me with that block, but that's not what I meant to do. Nice block, round 2. This is gonna mean he's just gonna walk on the ground, isn't it? I should probably heal. I can't heal anymore. Hello. Just let him do his thing. He'll kill himself eventually. I just want to speed it up so we're not here for like 9 hours. There we go. So we have the full Proteus set, which is some sort of something. Is it like heavy armor? I forgot. I can't tell from there. I have to look at the thing. So this opens and closes this door. Why would I want to open and close this door? There's another dude there. Hello. I just want to kill this dude quickly because I'm feared of my life from these dudes. I really hate fighting these things. Alright, you're gonna get back up. There you go, buddy. Except now you don't have a weapon, so you're gonna become a kung fu master here, apparently. There we go. What's that noise? Is that dude dying? Is that what that was? I don't know.
I've just received a communication from Mary Shaw. Name doesn't ring a bell? Well, it fucking should. It's Michael Shaw's sister. Candidates for the program were meant to have no family or friends. This is on your head.
Poisonous?
I expect this situation dealt with quickly and quietly.
So this controls 12, which is the one we're in, I'm pretty sure. In fact, let's just test that.
Locking
Yes.
lab 1-2.
Why would I want to lock the lab I'm in?
It could be anywhere.
Access to lab 1-2 granted.
What is he talking about? He could be anywhere. I wasn't paying attention during that part.
Around, are we? I'm afraid I can't allow that.
Apparently that dude can't allow that. So this is an exolift that goes somewhere. Let's find out, shall we? Where does this
I
go?
won't take that, you know.
You won't take what?
Years of toiling for the good of mankind. All that. Somebody had to do the dirty work.
What are you on about, man?
They were too
Hello.
afraid to get their manicured little hands dirty.
You can see me. I know you can see me. Is it just him? Appears to be just him. It's a very bloody room. There's one outside, though. Hello, buddy. Why do they make that horrible noise, man? Jeez. Mistakes. I'm right. Now that he doesn't have a head, he's just gonna swing wildly, so I could just leave him to his devices over there. You can still tell roughly where I am to start attacking. It's kind of weird. Please don't hit me. There we go. There's a door that goes that way. Like, what happened in this place? Is this all the people that this stuff got tested on? This is one of the labs that was closed. Can I open this lab from inside? I assume this allows me to open it. There's a dude.
Access to lab 02 granted.
Let's just close that for a second.
Don't stop sneaking.
Lab 02 locked and secured.
He's probably gonna say something, yeah.
You're a slippery one, aren't you? My friends here are itching to say hello.
So there's a dude in that. There's a dude walking around, and there's a dude directly on the other side of that. There's also... is that the same one? I think there's like 3 dudes out there. I don't really want to fight that. Let's continue trying to use the back path here. I guess you'd want to lock...
Too old for hide and seek, aren't we?
Yeah. Forgot I have a light. It's not a very good light in this suit. How do you turn the light on? I've forgotten. thought it was left stick. I don't know how to turn the light on. I thought it was left stick, but apparently not. That goes back up. This goes here, which I believe is not locked, and there's a dude over there. Is there any desire for me to be in this room? I don't see any items through that. And that dude's just eyeballing me. I don't really want to fight him. Let's check up here. Oh. Never mind. Let's not. Let's instead go this way. So there's two in this room. Am I gonna aggro both? Because that sounds like a great way to just die. I have to fight him in this room, otherwise we're gonna have issues. Yo, I can see you right there. You're not fooling anyone. Alright, that was complete and utter nonsense. We're gonna go ahead and heal, because otherwise he's just gonna wreck me. That wasn't enough to kill you, surprisingly. And he's just gonna stand right back up because I did literally nothing to his actual body, so he should be bleeding though. Or do they only bleed if you take a limb off? It seemed like they only bleed if you take a limb off. That's good enough. That's an override that I don't want to touch quite yet. Are you alive? Do I fight you? Oh, you're definitely dead. You, on the other hand, sir. I see you. And you see me. Going for those single hits. Oh, that was a little greedy. These dudes aren't too bad as long as you have to play it like so safe with them. Plus they get up a second time, so, or, you know, they get up after you beat them to death. They do bleed though, for some reason. Don't really understand why they do, but they do.
You trusted me this long. We all want the same thing. We've looked at other ways, and there's always going to be risks. Utopia works, guaranteed. I know the board is balking at the figures, but think of it as cleaning house. Problem solved within 1 generation. It'll just be a much smaller one than previously estimated, but that's a good thing. We've been worrying about what to do with overpopulation for almost 100 years.
Well, that's one way to sort overpopulation, I guess. Alright, what does this do? Hopefully not open that door, that would be upsetting. Okay. Bypass that. Is there any reason I would want to go out there? Whatever's over there, probably. It's probably the way I have to go, to be honest. Something over there, I don't know. Let's see if this exolift works now. It does not, so there goes that. It's probably a shortcut of some description, I guess. Well, we have to get out here, I suppose.
Lab 01 unlocked and open.
Dude, hello.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
How did he not see me? That guy saw me. But not his friend that I was directly next. Oh, they're both here. Alright, let's take this dude's head off so that he bleeds. Let's go for this dude's leg, I guess. You're gonna have to swing at me at some point, thank you. Your friend also needs to bleed out at some point slightly faster than he's currently doing. I didn't mean to do that. Is he even bleeding out? Very, very slowly, but yes. Alright. This guy should stand back up perfectly fine, because that's how this works. Oh no, they are bleeding without the limb off. Okay. That was like super greedy on my part. Oh, there we go. That works, I suppose. Okay. There's a dude in there. Yeah, there's a dude right there. Is there anyone else in this room? I do not believe there is. come out here. Give myself some room to fight this dude. Hopefully without his friend joining in suddenly. That would make this a little bit more difficult than it needs to be. Could you not block, though? Could you not die when I'm trying to chop your head off, either? I hit Y. And it used the energy. But it then proceeded to not... Oh, goddamn. We have to heal. It then proceeded to not do anything, by the way. And then he just fucking dies anyway. Whatever. Not that they take poison damage, but you know. I'm worried he's gonna pop his butt out while I'm over here. Oh, a little bit faster on the response than... Oh, that's why you're faster on the response, I see. Why are you like super beef? Who are you? What have you done? Is his friend out, or is it just him? I like that sweet thing he's doing with the slide, though, if I gotta say so. He has different equipment because it did slow-mo. Wrecked, bloodied Proteus. God, man, calm down. Too bad you can't cut a second body piece off. You wanna stop swinging quite so much so I can kill you? A little bit faster so we don't have 9 hours to wait. I also like the energy so I can heal. There we go.
It's easy to point your fingers at others, isn't it?
He's still hanging out there.
So tell me, who is the real monster? The wolf devouring the sheep, or the hunter murdering its cubs in their lair?
What does that even mean, man? Alright, so there's like super versions of those enemies. I hate that now. Everything about this area so far has just been awful. So where does this take me? It's hard to look around corners, I'm sorry. Hello, friend. Do you have anyone with you?
Attention, please. Contingency protocol for asset preservation has been activated.
Could you have not done that?
Opening containment cells.
Could you have not done that?
You didn't really think I'd let you sacrifice the future of mankind because management suddenly grew a conscience. So what now? Going to be a good boy and finish me off? Murder me in cold blood? You know that won't change a thing. It's too late, you see.
Why are you a dick?
An inquisitive mind. That's the spirit. And besides, things without all remedy should be without regard, right? What's done is done.
What the hell is wrong with you?
What the hell is this freak show?
This freak show, as you call it, is my legacy and the future of human life on Earth. You failed to see, or maybe you chose not to. But I'm trying to save mankind here. Not just the species. No, I'm trying to save all of us. We're flawed, incomplete. We're not yet prepared to re-enter paradise, you see. We wouldn't survive. My Homo Machinelis could change that. They are the living proof that we could be more than human. We, all of us, could fill the world of tomorrow. Ascended beings in a new utopia.
You've got a point. I mean, you want me to be honest, this is a little sick, though.
So, these tin men are supposed to be our future?
Not pretty, is it? But the truth rarely is. Just think of it as an upgrade to survive
An upgrade.
the world of utopia. Our meat machines are in
Oh my god.
We won't make it unless you hightail it back to your master's tower. We have the will to survive as individuals, but as a species, we need a push. There's no winning without sacrifice. I just wanted a level playing field to create a utopia for all.
So, if this is the future of humanity, why has he not done this to himself? By the way, that alarms me. The fact that he ran over there and slammed that open and gave a warning. What about
What
Utopia?
about Utopia?
Let me put the record straight. Unlike Resolve, which will exterminate us slowly and painfully over generations, my nanites do a quick and clean job. I've minimized the suffering, a fresh start, a clean slate for those that remain. If that concerns you now, then you shouldn't have tried and stopped my little pet project. Anyway, I'm sure you'll be safe. Go on. Go smoke a nice fat stogie and watch the apocalypse from your glass tower with the rest of them.
What are you on about, man?
I think you've got me confused with somebody else. I'm not working for the board.
Maybe you are. Maybe you're not. What difference does it make now? This place is going straight to hell, and we're going with it. Or we're already there, and didn't even notice.
I think we're already there.
So you know what's going on here?
I'm honored by your assumption, but even I have my limits. I do know a mob stormed my labs, and my colleagues are either dead, dumb, or simply gone. So much for security. And what's the board doing, Still twiddling their thumbs over the launch of Utopia? I submitted my final analysis weeks ago, and I'm still waiting. We need people who can make decisions around here.
You're sick.
Oh, you moral crusaders. Always the first to swing the sword from the little corner of self-righteousness. Chavez was exactly the same. Always beyond reproach. Even when the first reports on Resolve came in. I don't claim to know the one truth, because there isn't one. Everybody takes sides, and always their own. Good, evil, all nonsense and totally subjective. Just children's stories. As we grow older, mortality beckons, and so we reach for the divine. Same fairy stories, different binding. The individual must be prepared to sacrifice himself for the many. The species is what's important.
What about Chavez?
Yes, what about her? Not seen since she threw a tantrum and got kicked out of my labs. But still, wonderful woman. And an extraordinary scientist. An incredible intellect. Kind-hearted and so ambitious, you have to admire a fighter. But Resolve didn't work. We needed to act and act fast. And I had the solution. It's just a shame her ego got in the way of her career.
I think we're done here.
In that case, if you don't mind, Inspector, I need to get back to work. Terribly important things to do. Terribly important.
Why did you have to push the button, though? But why? Alright, I'm gonna end the recording here because it seems like a reasonable place to do it, and we will continue from here to somewhere. I don't know. I really don't know where to go, because that door doesn't work, clearly, so this was a dead end, so I have to go backwards somewhere, but we'll figure it out. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.